moms were super cute, but I fucked them up when I first filmed this video, because they're real like stars, but very fragile. But I wanted to do like a summer set. Look at this, like the water. That took forever to do, but like once I got the hang of it, it was pretty easy. But I wanted to do like a blue summer look, and I didn't even realize, but I'm wearing like a blue shirt. The first time I filmed this, you know, it was the start of my weekend. I'm not gonna lie, when it's the weekend and I know I don't have to do anything the next day, I do partake in smoking like a little methamphetamine, you know. Imagine, like, I just was like, yeah, I casually smoke meth. No, but like, I'll have like a few hits of like a joint really quick and just kind of chill out if I'm not doing anything, which my boyfriend was out and about bar hopping with some friends, and so I was like, well, I might as well order some food and chill out for the night. So that's what I was planning on doing, and then I realized it'd be such a good opportunity to film. And so when I was filming, I was just like, I like literally could not focus on what I was doing, so I didn't think it was a good video. But yeah, we're using a Sheets cup for some Pepsi Zero. Also, what do you think of the beard? So far, it's coming in a lot more now. I'm still between shaving it off and not. I've been told it looks good by some people. Nobody's told me it looks bad, but I feel like people aren't gonna tell me it's gonna look bad because they feel bad for me. I still feel like I look a little Amish with it because it's like very much like a strap right now. Like in person, you can see that it's like coming in. I'm just very blonde, so I don't know. But wanted to do a summer look for me and you, and I found some lash glue in the back of the cabinet, so I hope it is still good to use because I don't have any lash glue. But let's get it started. I hope you guys can hear the crickets and the cicadas outside the window. I find that to be like super, super relaxing. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I love that. It's the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is like their like dupe of the Milk makeup one. I've always wanted to try that, but it's just too much money for something like that. I don't know. I don't understand the pricing of makeup. Actually, I don't understand the pricing of a lot of things. I just feel like a lot of it's bullshit and greed. And so it's like, if I can find something that's gonna work just as good, you know, who gives a fuck? And I feel like that's been my mindset about a lot of things for most of my life, but I feel like it's gotten way more like that as I've gotten older. Probably because I just have grown up poor for like my whole life, and then was growing up in the middle of a recession, and then there's another one, you know what I mean? It's just like, fuck. Although there are some things that I really do enjoy paying full price for. Not enjoy, but I do pay for like the name brand. I would say most of the time that's like cleaning products for name brand. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm like, it has to be. Oh, I buy this Chipotle aioli. I think the brand is Kraft. I won't go to like a different brand for that. It's so good. And my oat milk, I prefer that to be Chobani. Although if you guys drink oat milk and you have like a preference or recommendation, let me know. I do remember somebody giving me a suggestion for a certain type of almond milk, but I cannot find that in my area anywhere because it does sound like I would really like it. Super sticky. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. And because I really only do it in like certain dishes, and even then I tend to regret it because it really fucks in my stomach. Like, but I will. So if I want a hot dog, I do beef hot dogs, and I prefer the Ballpark brand. I like their beef hot dogs. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know, I feel like I get with some things like name brand, because I do have quite a lot of like makeup name brand stuff, but sometimes like it's so fucking expensive for fucking what? I think nowadays brands rely too much on a name and like loyalty rather than pricing nowadays. This is Say. Speaking of brand name, I've been wanting to actually buy some stuff from them recently, but I don't have extra money for makeup. I'm trying to save money to buy a house. There's a house for sale that's not too far from here that I really, really want. Realistically, by the time I have enough money saved up and the lease is ending here, it'll be bought and bought and sold. But it's so fucking gorgeous, and so I'm like trying to see if I can save enough money to get it. The downside is it's an older house that's been like modernized, but the only downside is the one thing they did modernize is it doesn't have central like cooling and heating. It has radiators. So that would be like something I would have to pay to get done, because I've grown up in old houses that had radiators and shit like that, and like using giant AC units. But I'm a big fella, you know. I need my AC. So like this is actually the first place I've ever stayed in with central air. My entire life. This is the first time. And I have not realized how privileged this is. Like, it's insane. So, yeah, love this. Because like, even at my old apartment, it wasn't central. So, get off of there. But I feel like this weekend has flew by. I think it's because I've been like kind of stressed at work that I just feel like my weekends are fucking nothing. Like, I don't know. I also think it flew by because I slept until like 4:30 today. But it's because I stayed up super late. I think I didn't go to bed till like around 5:30 in the morning. But we were up, we were like all over the place. We were talking it up. We slept in like late that day too. But we were hanging out, and then I was like, I really want some sweet. It was like 1 something in the morning. I was like, I really want something sweet. And we have a gas station like down the street. And he's like, do you want to walk to the gas station? Because it was a gorgeous, gorgeous night. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's walk over to the gas station. So we walked over, and it's like not too hot to like be walking, but it's super humid. So I'm like, fuck, we should have just drove. But we get over it, and it's literally like right next to us, but it takes a hot minute for us to like get out of the complex that we live in. And so we finally get out of the complex, and we're walking down, and we get over there, and there's like a group of guys like sitting right outside the gas station, which to me is not like abnormal, but I could tell like he was pretty much like, because you guys gotta remember, like, we live in the city now. We don't live in like middle bumfuck nowhere, because like that happens in middle bumfuck nowhere. There are people who sit out and they're smoking or drinking outside a gas station, and like for the most part, as long as you don't like fuck with them, they're not gonna fuck with you. Not really the case in certain areas that you live in. So I'm just like moving forward, and as we're walking, another guy shows up, and like we kind of like almost cross paths as we're walking to the door of the gas station. He's walking over to the group of guys, and the guys, they're talking to them. We get up to the door, and there's like a handwritten like closed for shift change, even though it's supposed to be like a 24-hour like speedway. And he's like, what the fuck? And he wasn't like reading the sign, which like, and he was like yanking on the door. I'm like, look at the sign. But I think he was just wanting to get inside because of the group of people. And I'm like pulling him back. I'm like, it's closed. Like, let's go. Like, it's closed. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, Google just lied. And I was like, no, like, look at the sign. It says like closed for a shift change. Like, they'll probably be open like another 15 minutes. But obviously, because there were like people sitting out there, we weren't gonna wait like 15 minutes for them to reopen. And so we decide we're just gonna walk back home. Because like there's like another gas station across the street, but it's not like a gas station you can go into. It's like one of the ones where you get gas, and like if you pay the person to like unlock something, then they can like give it to you. But that's not 24 hour. So we just decide to go home. And as we like are turning around, the group of guys start like talking to us, like asking if like we wanna, like if we smoke, or like if we want any like weed or anything. And like I was doing the same thing that he was doing, which was just kind of like not engaging, but they kept going. And I have dealt with some like people, like similar situations again where I used to live, and like normally ignoring them does not do anything. Like they're gonna, like, you know what I mean? And sometimes it just pisses them off that you're ignoring them. So I was kind of like shaking my head like no, and multiple of them like stopped asking, but then they were more addressing like him rather than me, and he kept ignoring, and then was like, no. I'm like, we're good, thanks though. Like, and they're like, are you sure, like, you know? And they kept going. They're like, we have like weed, we have like crack, like we have coke. Like, we said no to weed. What makes you think we're saying yes to anything else? Like, hello. And they're like giggling to themselves. They're like, we got buzz balls. They're like, it's like $2 a drink, which I thought was funny. Or like, he said like $2 a sip or something like that, which I was trying not to laugh because that's funny as fuck to me. I don't know, it's not funny, but it kind of is. Like, bitch, a buzz ball is like $1.90 something. Like $2 a fucking sip, hello. But which by the way, maybe I just haven't had a good one, but I don't think buzz balls taste good. But anyway, not the point. But they're like trying to talk to him more than me, which I'm perfectly fine with, by the way. So we ended up like, we were, you know, nothing happened. Like, they just kind of kept talking at us as we were walking away, and then we walked away. And like we kept kind of around this corner, so like they can't really see us anymore. And he was like, he's like, I knew I should have brought like a knife or something like when we were walking. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't think anything was gonna happen, but it probably would have been a bad idea. And we've been both talking about like getting a conceal and carry license, but I forgot, like, Ohio doesn't do those anymore. You can literally just go, as long as you get approved to like have a gun, you can carry it without a conceal and carry license. So we've been talking about looking into that for a bit. So we might do that. Not that that particularly made me feel some type of way, but he was just like, you know, that could have turned out way differently than it did, and we're probably pretty lucky it didn't. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know. To me, it looked like they were waiting on somebody, because they were waiting on that one dude that showed up before we did. Because after the dude talked to them for a little bit, he like walked away. And so I think they were waiting for like another person to come pick something up, because they were obviously like selling shit. But I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, and I agree. Like, it definitely could have panned out to be much different than how it happened. But anyway, I still wanted something fucking sweet. And I didn't get it. So then we went over and decided to drive to Sheetz. And because Sheetz like the opposite directions, like I'm like less than a mile away. So I drove over to Sheets and we actually got food and a drink. They're like I am obsessed with root beer, okay? I have to be honest, I love root beer. I think root beer is so fucking good. But I only like a certain type of root beer. And that is mug root beer. Other than, okay, no, three. I like root beer and I could probably drink almost any root beer, but like if I want a fountain root beer, it's mug, like hands down. I think Barks root beer tastes like poop shit. Sorry if you like Barks, but like, it's not good. And so them and then this one random Taco Bell like are the only places that have fountain mug around here. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go to Sheetz. I'll get some mug and like something sweet, because I don't know about you, in my area pop isn't something sweet, it's just like a drink. And then you like something sweet to me personally is like something I eat, not drink. So got my mug and then we're kind of walking around and like Kier decides he wants to get food because they also do food if you don't have a Sheetz near you. And so then I was like, fuck, I'll just get food instead, which I regretted because then I still wanted something fucking sweet. So fucking stupid. But we got food and we left. And they were playing like random like meme TikTok songs, like not just like songs that are viral on TikTok, like shitty like shit music, like sounds that are made specifically to be bad, like on the loudspeaker, which I thought was pretty funny. But that was basically how we spent our weekend. Was he was out, I basically just chilled at home, and then we went out to get some like gas station food, because sometimes it was like by the time we got to Sheetz it was like probably like 2:30ish, because it took us a minute to walk and then come back home, and then obviously to drive there, and then we waited for a little bit for our food. So we got home probably around like 3ish. We watched like a movie, we were chilling. And then I fell asleep pretty quick after that. I think he didn't go to bed with me. I don't know, I was really tired. But yeah, I really don't want to go into work tomorrow, but I have a short week coming up. Not next week, but the week after. I actually have a short week, not next week as well, actually. Not like this coming week, but the next week, because I get Juneteenth off, which I think is fucking insane. Not like in like a bad way, like not like I'm a freak, but like the fact that me, the white one in my relationship, gets Juneteenth off, and then he doesn't get Juneteenth off. Like, that's fucking like insane to me. But yeah, work has been kind of stressing me out. I had like a big bomb dropped last week, and I'm like, honest to God, pissed about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm pissed. So our director let us know, not last week but the week prior, right, that she was moving. So like, let me stop. If you don't know what I do for work, I am an admissions counselor. I work for a university and I have a remote job. And I work specifically with students who are getting like a bachelor's and associates, or like certificates. So those are specifically what's considered undergraduate, because if it's graduate, it's like for masters. Right. So I work with undergrad, and I've been doing that since I started. I really enjoy it. And I think it works really well for me because I am wrapping up my bachelor's. I have not done a graduate program yet, so I think that me like doing this here at my job helps me with students, kind of talking to them about it. I also just, I enjoy, sorry, I had to do like a big yawn, like one of those big yawns that like your face like contorts, you know what I mean? Like tears in my eyes. But I really enjoy the aspect of talking to people who have never gone to college or never did college previously, because I feel like I navigate that conversation really well. Right, well, because I'm gonna have myself fuck. So our director comes to us the other week and goes, hey guys, like I'm gonna be moving over to graduate admissions because the director over there is stepping down for retirement. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, congratulations, like whatever. Which like, cool. Personally, I'm gonna be very kind when I say this. Having a director change does not normally affect me, because that's my team lead's boss, right? So the only changes that really makes is this, like there might be some things that our team does that our team lead is telling us to do that we no longer have to do because he only tells us to do that because of the director. Does that make sense? So I'm like, okay, like cool, congrats, sort of thing. And then somebody was asking, like, well, what's gonna happen with the teams? Like, is that gonna change anything? And she's like, as of right now, we don't know. Cool. And she's like, as soon as we know more, we'll tell you. But as of right now, we're really unsure kind of what's going on. This is all like very, like, it happened like pretty quick from what she was explaining over to us. Which, yeah, okay. I'm glad like we got like the heads up like as soon as possible. Like that's always nice. And you know, but then she makes this like offhand comment where she's talking about, yeah, some teams might be moved, but they should be moved like all together. And so somebody like asked her kind of clarify what that meant, like teams being moved, and she goes, well, you guys are gonna get new directors. So instead of them hiring a director like in her place, they're just dissolving her org, which is insane and stupid as fuck because they aren't doing that with the other girl's director. You know what I'm saying? Or the other girl's thing, like they aren't dissolving that. So it seems really unthought out in my opinion, right? But I didn't think it was gonna fucking directly affect me that bad. But anyway, so she's like, well, it's gonna change because of like new directors, and then depending on how that goes, like maybe some people might be getting moved to graduate admissions from undergrad. And it was like I knew. I like had that little like back in my head, like it's gonna be our fucking team. Like it's gonna be our team. You're gonna get moved to grad even though you don't fucking want to. I even told Kier about it. I was like, if I get fucking moved to grad, I'm going to shoot myself because I don't, it's so different, you guys. Like you're dealing like with different types of conversations, like people who have and have not gone to college, people who have experience and who doesn't. And for some people, they might argue that that makes it easier because people already know what they're wanting, right? But I would like to say some of my least favorite interactions I have with individuals are people who are like, oh, I already know the process. Like, cool. I'm glad I don't have to handhold you, you know, even though I really don't mind having to do that. But like, it's like the specific air of entitlement and just big ass asshole. Like that's the best way that I can describe it, right? And so I'm just like wasn't like like all the information on how the undergrad programs work is completely different than the grad. Like I have to, like I'm relearning every fucking thing I know. Everything that I'm comfortable talking about, everything that I know about is gone, up in the air. And I don't even get a fucking choice because like we found out this past week, our team lead like puts us in a fucking meeting. Mind you, I didn't even fucking make the meeting. I was on a call. It happened 15 minutes before I'm out the fucking door. And which I think, again, not great. Why would you? And that's my thing too. 15 minutes before I leave, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm doing my job up till I leave. Like, I'm being so for real with you. I got a game plan. I got shit I'm doing. And so I missed the meeting. My team lead's like, hey, we'll connect tomorrow sometime. Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, cool. I already knew. Like, I shit you not, I already knew. Mainly because somebody had sent a message in the chat that's on our team that was like, oh, good luck figuring out all the new financial shit. I knew from that moment. I was like, yep, it's fucking, we're going to grad. And so he pulls me into the meeting the next day in the morning and was like, hey, we are moving over to grad. Like, just wanted to kind of give you that heads up. Like, any questions? And I'm like, a zillion. Like, what the fuck? And like, and some of the people on our team aren't even staying. We have, I don't think I told you guys, we got a new person in our team. He's not staying. He's moving to a different team already. And then another dude on our team, he's staying an undergraduate. He gets to stay. He's just getting, but that's the thing. He's getting moved to a different team. And that's kind of what, I'm like pissed. I'm so pissed. I don't want to move over to graduate so bad. Like, I can't tell you how pissed off I am. But I don't want a new team. Like, I know the people on my team already. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the dynamic of my team. I don't want to do that all over again. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. So it's like, I gotta just, I don't know. I feel like there's nothing that I can do other than just deal with it. And I understand that, like, that's part of life, but I'm just pissed. Like, why? I don't understand also, and this is another thing that's pissing me off so bad about it. So our team lead is going on parental leave the week before we officially become grad counselors. So the person that is supposed to, like, keep track of us and make sure we're feeling good is fucking gone. What sense does that fucking make? Like, why would you not pick a different team? That is so fucking stupid to me. And on top of that, we're getting a new girl, I think, this week. So, like, when I come in, there's going to be a new girl on our team. And so she gets a fucking, what, 2.5 weeks of being a fucking undergrad counselor before she gets ripped out. And that is so fucking stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Are you fucking me? It's so dumb. And I haven't got to the best fucking part yet, bitch. I haven't got the best fucking part. So, when you're doing a term, so like a term's like when each classes begin, right? When you're doing that, you have students who don't want to get started right away. And so you have what's called like a future funnel, which is like students who are applying for a different term that we're currently like accepting registration for. I have 15 people who are ready to go and ready to be registered as soon as registration starts for the next term, because we're at the end. We're about to be at the end of this term. 15. Do you know how fucking good that is? Do you know how fucking good that is? How great that sets me up for that term? And I don't even get those registrations. And I don't even get them. Somebody gets them for free. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad. All I care, truthfully, is that these students are supported and taken care of. But I've had to do that for months for some of these people. Months. And now somebody gets to swoop in last fucking second. And I don't get any of that. It's infuriating. And like, and again, and I would not be as mad maybe as if I made that decision. Like if I was like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do, but it's not. And so I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off of it. And like, why would I not be? Like, it just doesn't even, I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm pissed the fuck off about it. I just think it was very ill planned, because like, why the fuck, I don't know. I'm pissed. But that's all I'll say, is I'm pissed off about it, and I'm stressed because I start becoming a grad counselor July 1st. That's my first day as a graduate counselor. And I literally was like, so am I going to be expected to be like on the floor with this information? Like, what the fuck? Like, am I getting special training? Like, what's going on? And they don't even know. And I get it. There's like time before then, but why the fuck is this not figured out? Like, did you just think I'm not going to have questions and be cool with it? Mind you, no one on the team is happy about this. Like, no one. Because why would we be? Why, like, I'm irritated. And then I didn't ask, I'm planning on asking, why, like, I'm really hoping for, like, a pay increase. Because even if it's, I feel like I'm going to be met with this bullshit, which is, well, this is information you technically should know, so. But, like, if that is what's said, I'm literally going to be like, well, for the inconvenience. Because I don't want to be a grad counselor. I'm literally going to say, I don't want to do this. But I also really don't want to go to a new team. So I feel like what's fair, and, like, I'm missing out on student registrations. I'm missing out on XYZ and how comfortable I am in my role. And yeah, I think that I should be given some sort of compensation for that, like, for the inconvenience. But I don't know. Will I actually even say that? Probably not, because I'm a pussy, but I'll be damned. I'm pissed, so I'm gonna say it. And, like, realistically, once I get a hang of it, like, I'm sure it won't be too bad, but, like, oh my God. I'm just like, I'm fuming, to be real with you. And I was fuming. So I don't know. And, like, bro, the pep talk that I was given was like, well, you'll make mistakes. That's my fucking issue. Like, do I make mistakes now in my role? Absolutely. But it makes me feel good because it's like, oh, I know how to fix that if I make a mistake. I don't even know if I'm making mistakes, like, if I'm doing this shit. Like, oh my gosh. And I, like, when we were asking if we're gonna do, like, specialized training, they were like, yeah, I think you'll get a few days. Few days, and you think I'm good. I need, like, a week. Maybe more. Oh my God. Like, I don't know. I'm just, I'm not happy about it. That's all. I was like, I don't know how much more. I can't say that, actually. But I don't know, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be great. And, like, they're trying to bring up, like, other stuff, like, it's less fraud that you guys will deal with, you know? Which, like, me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I don't care. Like, fraud, doesn't really bother me. I don't know. It just doesn't. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I mean, I know how I feel, but I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I found that out last week. And I've just been kind of stewing on it. I think that's the best way to describe it. Because, like I said again, like, I would not be pissed if, like, maybe this was, and then, like, I don't know, like, do you not know when somebody's fucking retiring? I feel like when you give, like, when someone decides that they're gonna retire, I feel like it has to be, like, maybe it's because I've always worked shitty retail, but, like, I feel like you have to give, like, a, hey, I'm retiring XYM on XYZ date, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe it's different. But I also feel like in such a big role with, like, being a director, that is 100% something that you have to do. Like, you can't just wake up and go, hey, I'm retiring at the end of the month, bye. But maybe that is how it is. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I feel like even though, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm gonna stay pissed. I think I am valid for it. But yeah, I'm not super stoked about it. But who knows? It could be great. I could love it after a few weeks, and you know, or I'm gonna throw up, shit my pants, piss myself after every day, because it's like, to me, it's just gonna be like restarting. You know what I mean? Like, I am starting July 1st. I will have no students in my pipeline. I have to rebuild all of that. Which I think might be a little satisfying, but it's also just like, again, like, just how, like, when I first started, like, I have nobody, nothing. I have nobody, nothing information, and I'm scared. And that was something I did not enjoy about my role when that was going on. So, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, chill, but I'm sure you guys know, like, big changes like that, it's just not, nobody enjoys them. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm pissed. And I'm probably not gonna feel much better about it anytime soon. But at least I have some of my teammates that I talk to. I think what's funny is I'm gonna be the only guy on the team, like, as a counselor. Like, my team lead's a dude, but it's just me and him now. I don't really talk to the one guy that was on my team. I don't know, we just kind of, like, the only times we would talk, if it was like in a meeting, we were in a meeting together, or like one of us had each other's students, and so we would be like, hey, I got your student, do you want to talk to him? And that'd be about it. But some people just aren't, like, super chatty, like, messaging. Because I have some people I chat with through the day, which makes your day go by the way, so much faster. I didn't work up the nerve to start talking to people till, like, a few months into my role, I feel like. But I don't know, maybe I'll meet people in the grad space. I don't know. Because most of the people that I talk to, it's like, yeah, the most people that I talk to at work right now are people that I went through, like, onboarding with, or are on my team, or, like, there's one person that I chatted up with that isn't on either of those things, and it's because we like met with, like, a problem student, and we just kind of kept talking after that, which has been great. Sorry, I just heard my boyfriend sneeze like a freak. Can't believe he just did that. That's so sick and twisted. But it's just for base of our eyeshadow. But yeah, that's, like, my big stressor at work right now, is dealing with that. Like, bro, I'm so pissed. But I think that's why my weekend has been feeling, like, really quick, because I just, like, don't want to go back into that right now, which I think is valid as fuck. We're gonna do blue eyeshadow. kind of matches pretty good. I don't know. Okay, rude. I don't know if there's any other like big life stuff going on that I haven't updated you guys on. I'm trying to think of anything that I haven't shared recently. Okay, I think my glasses has like a piece of hair. Oh, nope. Oh, I got it first fucking try. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Ah, damn. This shit's gonna be vibrant as fuck. I feel like there is something I was meaning to tell you guys and I can't fucking remember it for the life of me. Obviously, it's your fault. I don't remember. Seen a lot of crazy shit online recently about everything going on. Makes me like anxious. That's a very privileged thing to say, but it's nice to see people in California do something. There's been a lot of not a lot, but there has been ice sightings here in Ohio because I live in Columbus. So none that I have been made aware of recently. They had like some, I want to say, beginning of last month, and people were pissed, which as they should be. It wasn't like the level of what is going on in California right now, but definitely not. But some definitely people are making it known that that's not okay to do around here. I just can't believe, bro. I don't know if y'all have seen the videos of these like reporters literally being aimed at and then shot. Like, bro. I've seen people being like, it's a rubber bullet. That shit doesn't hurt. You're overreacting. That shit has literally killed people before. Like, hello? Like, anything can be fatal at the right time, in the right situation, and I think that's what people don't really understand with stuff like that. Like, people have died from, like, fucking airsoft guns before. You trying to tell me a rubber bullet don't fucking hurt? Like, the fuck are you yapping about? I know that might sound insane, but like, you seriously, you get hit at the right exact spot, like at the right time, it's over for you. Like, people don't realize how fragile the human being, like, body really is until like something like that, I think, happens. It makes you go, oh, like, damn. But like, it's so true. It's very easy to kill somebody or accidentally like hurt yourself in like that type of way. I feel like people just pretend that like that's not the case. I don't know. But I just hope that everybody stays as safe as they can. I've been seeing a lot of people manifest that it happens this week, which, fuck, you know what? I would not, if you guys decide what you're gonna do when it happens, I have. I'm gonna call out of work probably for like 2 days minimally, and I don't really do bars, like go out and stuff, but I would go out and I'd probably buy drinks for me, buy drinks for people up there, probably, like it's just like a fuck yeah. Shit, I don't know what else I do. I am planning on going and buying some really nice like alcohol though. I'm not a big drinker, to be honest, but I don't mind like having a drink here and there. This looks like shit. Hold on. I had like a nice big blending brush, but all my brushes are nasty dirty. Whose fault is that? Like, for real? Alright, this is kind of some green on it, but I think it'll be okay. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably throw like a party. I don't know. I'm just so fucking done. Like, I feel like what was giving me anxiety at the beginning of this year with shit going on, like, is nothing compared to, like, what's going on now. And it's just like, you know what I mean? But trying to just have that nasty, dumbass thing of hope of, like, shit's gonna work out. I don't really want to talk, like, too much about that shit, because I know shit's been getting people on watch lists. So, all I'm gonna say is, y'all know where I stand with things. And it is standing with people, not a fucking government, and that's for damn sure. I feel like I almost shouldn't have blended it, because maybe it could have been like a really cute, like early 2000s look. Like it's just like that big fucking like glob of blue. Because I do think that looks really cute, like cutesy. Maybe I'll do concealer and pack it on. Bro, can you see? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My boyfriend's being loud. It's so crazy too, because he's not like even talking loud. It's just like he's a very like deep voice, so it carries. And sometimes I forget that too, because people like look at us like while we're out, and I'm like, oh my god, am I being loud, or are we being too loud? And it's just him talking, but people like kind of look at him a certain way. The only time I really get embarrassed about it is if he's like talking about like how somebody like is doing something and it's like pissing him off. I'm like, people could fucking hear you, dumbass. It's like they can hear you and they are going to kill us. Like, fucking dummy. Oh my gosh, and can I say I'm so sad? So this month is Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. But I've never really been to like a Pride before, and because I live here now in the city, I was like, fuck yeah, I should go to a Pride, because like they held Prides like in the small town that I was in, but like, oh shit, I grew up with those motherfuckers. Like, you think I feel uncomfortable going out there? Fuck no. So I've never gone, you know, and I'm not saying bad things can't happen at like a bigger Pride, but like I feel like it may be, I don't know, less likely. There's just more people there. I don't know. It might sound silly, but I'm sure people who grew up in a small rural area get it. I don't know. This kind of looks like shit in my opinion. What do you think? Let me do some like real white in the inner corners. I don't have eyeliner because I don't know if you guys remember my eyeliner like leaking all over me, so that's gone. But I think I'm just throw some lashes on there. It might look cute. But yeah, but the Pride thing was only the first week of June, and we both were when it started, and then the only day I could have gone was Saturday. But no, I didn't want to go by myself because I'm a pussy, and no one I knew could have gone with me, so I just didn't go. So, although I doubt it would have been very, like, there would have been much stuff to do at that point, because when I got off, it closes, like, they're done doing it, like, 8, and I got off at 5:30, so, like, the earliest I could have been over there was, like, 5, probably 50, or maybe around 6. So, like, realistically, there wouldn't have been much for me to even do, but I did want to go. So maybe next year I'll plan it a little bit better, because I didn't think about it till, like, that week, and I was like, oh, fuck, I should look into this, and that's when I saw that it's only, like, a 1-week thing. Like, they do other stuff, but, like, that's, like, when they do, like, the little march, and, like, they have all the fun, like, booths and, like, informational stuff and just all that cool stuff. So, but maybe next year. I'm trying to be really careful because this is black glue instead of white, and so it is going to dry down as black. Ooh, ooh. Okay, cute. Oh my god, it's not sticking. And it's going everywhere. I think it's because I have like a thumbnail on, and that can make it kind of difficult to put this on. So what I'm gonna do instead, is just gonna use this as an eyeliner, and hopefully that'll get it to stick. And that probably looks insane, but trust, I used to do this a lot. Okay, yeah, the lash will cover it. You know. It's like sticking to my fucking thumb. Hold on, we about to sacrifice this fucking nail, aren't we? Shit, if I can even get it off. But yeah, I don't know. Have you guys gone to Pride? Like, is it fun? Or is it something like you're like, yeah, it's whatever? I know that there's some gay people out there that are like, I'm not gay like that. I don't do none of that gay shit. Like, okay. You like kind of do though, because you're like gay or whatever. Fuck. How do I pop this fucking stupid fucking nail off? That look crazy. I don't know if it's because I don't have my glass on, but I don't even look that bad for real. Oh, maybe it does. Is that on? I don't know. It don't feel right. Trying to see what's going on. Okay, it's just not. as it gets. It's not bad. Okay. Oh my gosh, do you know what I've been thinking about doing? I don't know if you guys see these on like your For You pages or anything on TikTok, but I've been getting these like Korean spa videos where they have this like semicircle, like shower, I don't know what to call it, thing. Cute. Okay. Anyway, just let me be irritated about that. But they have this like semi-circle shower thing, and they like do like your like scalp stuff, and then they do like a facial, like give you a facial. And it's like so relaxing. Also, can I tell you how like disgusting my brain is? Because anytime I hear the word facial, I think of like something very inappropriate. And I'm like, facial? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But not you, me, but like, the fuck. But anyway, so I've been getting these like all over my For You page, and then randomly, all of the fucking sudden, I can add. Why does this feel like it's on backwards, bro? That's not on backwards. This is definitely right. This looks. Did I chop this bad? I feel like I have this conversation every time I do my lashes. It's just like two different fucking lashes. Should I just do it different? Like this is like a short lash. Like it's like I chopped it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try this. Wait, I'm freaking the fuck out right now. Hold on. I'm trying to pull these other lashes to see if these would look good next to it. I think these are a little bit fuller than this pair, but I think it might work. And they're a little bit more wispy. I'm about to start breaking the fuck out. The fuck? There we go. Okay. Nope. Why'd you do that? What the fuck are you doing, bro? See, I can put lashes on like it's nothing, but the moment I have nails on, it's like over for me. Like, what is that? Ooh, they're like crunchy feeling. Hold on, I just need to do more glue and I think I got it. One day, these lashes that I'm using are going to be discontinued, and I genuinely won't know what to do with myself. These are, I think all of the ones I'm using are just different variations of the Miami ones from Lily Lashes. Guys, I fucking love that. Like, I don't know what it is about them. I think they're so pretty. They're like the perfect, like, amount of, like, full to me. Because, like, I love how some people are able to pull off, like, really big-ass lashes. I personally am not one of those people who I think can pull off, like, the giant, like, I mean, like, the super full giant ones. But I do think they look really pretty. And so I think this is, like, the size that I can do. The fuck, it's not staying. Okay, I hate these because you can definitely see the band, but these ones, I don't feel like you see it that bad. I know, insane. I can't see it that bad because of the fucking glob of glue, I think. Also, these are just more thick. This isn't even around my eye, is it? No. Which is another reason why you could totally see the band. Like, ew. I might as well just not put the lashes on at this point. Like, what if I just jumped out the window? Hold on, I'm gonna get this lash on before we. Okay, you can definitely tell they're like two different pairs, or like, you know what I mean, from two different pairs, but I think if you're like far enough away, it's fine. I don't know what the fuck that one was going on about, but I've got them all on this side or something. I love this case, by the way. I got it from Dollar Tree forever ago. It holds 3 pairs. Sorry if I'm like sniffling. I feel like allergies this year have been insane. I don't know. I've heard that from other people. That's been pretty bad. I feel like blue eyeshadow looks good on legitimately everyone. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen blue eyeshadow look bad, even if it's like kind of shittily put on too. Like, yeah, that eats. pretty sure I have an easy day tomorrow. I have special training that I've been doing. I don't know if I told you guys about that. I'm getting specialized training on something that's getting rolled out later this year. And I just get it earlier to help with training other people. And by like training, I just mean like more helping, like giving tips and stuff. So this is my second session of doing that. So far it's been fine. I was expecting it to be like completely different, not gonna lie. I'm really happy that it hasn't been the way that I thought it was, because I was gonna if it was. But watch, I say that and it's gonna be the way that I thought it was gonna be for tomorrow. I'll shoot myself, not really. Don't think I will do that. But maybe I will. Just kidding. But you have some lashes on. I technically had dinner. I really only had one meal today because I woke up so late. I'm kind of like peckish, but I don't know what to eat because I don't really have like anything super quick to make. So like I don't really know. Like I don't know what I should have. I might make some mac and cheese. That might be good. Okay. There's my little kettle thing. But I might do that. I don't know. I feel like I could eat, but God, it's probably like almost midnight now. I probably shouldn't, but I probably still will. I feel like sometimes my nose looks so wide, and I don't mean that in like a negative way at all. I really enjoy like how my nose looks. But like sometimes I feel like it's like wider than normal. Like not when I just like I don't know, make faces, like look at it, I'm like my nose is wider than I feel like I think it is in my head. And I look and I'm like, oh. I do that like a lot with like my entire face or my body. Like in my head it looks away, and I see myself and I'm like, fuck, who the fuck is that? Sick fuck. I don't know if I'm the only one who does something like that. I heard they went back to the old formula, but I paid money for this, so I wish I could get a refund for it, because like it has like this nastiness because it separates in there, and it's not like you can mix it up. I'm just gonna pour it into the cat. There it goes. Just because my lips are really gnarly looking right now. I love the look of Glossier like packaging, but like I love that, like I feel like anytime I've gotten their makeup, it does absolutely nothing. Like there's nothing there. It's like the LaCroix of makeup, like the essence of makeup. Like you want to feel like you're wearing something, or like you've done something, so you use that makeup. Not that I'm shitting on it, like it's a very, very cute brand. Love it. Very cute. haven't used this one in a bit. Thumbnail, I'm just kidding. I don't know, maybe. This is the Sweetheart blush by ColourPop. You guys know these are my favorite fucking blushes in the world, but I normally use the more deeper one, or coral-esque one. I don't know. Oh my god, speaking of colors and bullshit, I'm in a fucking art history class right now. Oh bitch, I don't think I've even told you guys about some of this shit. Fuck, here's the shit I've been wanting to share. So you guys know I eventually want to, this is the color by the way, so cute. It's like this baby girl, like baby doll pink. But anyway, fuck. So, bitch, I have been taking this art history class. Mind you, I want to major in art history. I think it's super interesting. I love art history. But where I'm attending does not currently offer like a major, only a minor. So I've been taking classes for a minor. So when I eventually have the time and money to go pay for college, I will have those classes knocked out because, mind you, my job pays for my college. All I have to pay for is my books, which, by the way, is still kind of pricey, but thankful. So, but anyway, so I'm taking this class. Bro, this lady grades like she would be shot if she doesn't just give you like a little bit of wiggle room. And don't think that, Max, you're in college, you shouldn't expect a little wiggle room here and there. And I get what you're saying, like, yes, you're right, but I'm talking about, like, bro, her rubrics are so hard to understand and read. And so I, like, wasn't understanding what I was missing. And in a very public discussion post, this girl is like, if you were to refer back to your initial post and read my response there, again, very public, and then read the rubric, you would understand why you were not getting XYZ grade or whatever. Okay. And mind you, I just submitted an assignment late. I didn't realize, it's just an essay part of an essay I didn't even know I had to write. So I just wrote that shit, pulled everything out of my ass, and basically I'm hoping for the fucking best. It's like a rough draft of her final essay, but like, bitch, I didn't know it was due. And it's because the way she has her class, like everything about her class is confusing. It's set up very weird because, mind you, where I work where I attend, and it's supposed to be relatively the same for every class. This is like one of the only classes I've ever taken that has been set up this way, so it's confusing as fuck. And I don't understand how it's allowed to be that way, because with the way that we market our classes is the fact that everything's the same. So what the fuck is this? But anyway, and that's not like really the point or anything, but like it's irritating, you know what I mean? But she just like grades you so hard, and then like she'll ask you to do like 2 sources for a fucking discussion post, which, by the way, bitch, that's a fucking discussion post, not a fucking 5-page motherfucking essay, which is what she wants us to do. And I get not great grades on these discussion posts, and I fully understand I don't, because I'm just so fucking fed up. Like, if I didn't need this class for my minor, I would ask to be dropped. Like, I shit you not, I don't care. So pissed. And God, she's just like, I don't know, bro. And I mind you, I'm coming from like those families that do really care about grades. Like, I've always had a really high or at least decent GPA. You know, from my college attendance, there's only been a few classes I haven't gotten A's in. And this is gonna probably be one of them, because I am so fucking fed up with the way that she grades, the way she speaks to people. And she like very obviously has like favorites and whatever in the class, and it's like, this is college, you're not a high school fucking teacher. Like, I don't know, I expect that behavior out of high school. But anyway, the biggest thing that pisses me off about these discussions, she expects them to be genuine like mini essays and with like multiple like in-text citations, which I can do, it's fine. I do them, still somehow that's not good enough for her. Oh, well, why didn't you cite this chapter for the textbook? Because I didn't use it. Well, because I didn't fucking use it, you stupid fucking bitch. Well, otherwise I would have fucking cited it. Or if you do cite, and so I saw that and I cited it in the next one, but I didn't use it in text because I didn't fucking use it for I just used it. Like, put it in the citations because she asked me to. You're missing your in-text citation for this source. How about you leave me the fuck alone before I go absolutely insane? What the fuck? So, yeah, I'm just not, like, pleased with this class at all. I'm very fed up with it. Did I even do your eyebrows, bitch? So I'm very excited that class is ending because I'm so fucking sick. And if she ends up being an instructor for any other class I take, I will die. Like, keel over and shoot me. I also am taking another class. I'm feeling like really good, comfortable in this graphic design class. I don't think my instructor is actually grading like what I'm submitting, because I submitted something that I know 110% like it was not a good assignment, like submission, and she gave me like a perfect score, and I was like, no way. Like, honest to God, like if I was like a TA or a like professor, I would have probably not given someone 100% on that. Like, I don't know, like maybe she's just being nice about it, but like I was like, there's no way I hit everything in that rubric because it was like very rushed. So I don't know. So I just submitted something also that I don't feel like is gonna warrant a really great grade, but who knows, maybe she would. So I feel like if I do get 100 on this, then I'll know for sure that she isn't really like looking at stuff, and it's just like, oh, you submitted it and it looks like it's been relatively completed. Okay, yeah, here's your credit. So, which, I mean, fuck, am I gonna complain about that? No. But I mean, it is one of like my final like graphic classes that the graphic design classes I need for my major, and I'm like, I feel like this is one of the ones I kind of need you to say some shit to me, but I don't know, not that serious. I feel like doing something very simple for lips today. Okay, just let this not be doing anything. I kind of want color, but I don't. I think maybe this like little iridescent fat oil. I have another one. This was a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Well, let's try it. I also just thought it was gonna be such a different consistency. Yeah, it is still a lot lighter than I thought. You know what? It does kind of give off Y2K though. Like, oh, that looks so nasty. Crazy thing, it was like a triple platinum fucking look for a lot of people. This tastes really good though. I think it's because it has oil in the name that I just expect it to be more of like a gloss rather than but it's a balm. It's supposed to be a balm. It says it's a shiny lip balm on the packaging. I am going to just put some gloss and call it a day. this is this is not even the actual shade of this gloss. It's just been, damn, it's like sticky. I don't know if I can get this open. What the fuck? It's like stuck together. Ow, fuck. That hurts so fucking bad. Fuck me. At least you know this Dollar Tree glue is not anything to joke about. Okay, I guess we aren't fucking using this. Fuck you. This Rem Beauty oil that I hate and I wish I never bought. This is also not the original color. It's been dyed with like other lip products that I use. Tastes so bad. I don't even like Ariana Grande for real either. I don't know what the fuck. I love the concealer though, I cannot lie. Concealer is so good. If I can recommend anything out of that line is the concealer, but everything else, fuck that shit. But yeah, I'm not an Ariana Grande fan. I think she's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like too many people just kind of forgot that she was like 110% blackfishing. Like, this is the Color Pop. You can't even see it like that. But Making Memories highlighter. Do you guys remember that Dollar Tree highlighter that I used to wear all the time? Kind of miss it. It was such a good highlighter. It's like hard candy highlighter. It smelled like pina colada. You've been here a long time. You remember that? That was a really good fucking highlighter though. Bro, Dollar Tree is like so slept on. I remember in high school, in like middle school, because that's when I was like, that was like during 2016 for me, seeing people like walk into school with like the highlighter, like the insane amount of highlighter. It's so funny. I'm gonna blend out a little bit of it with my blush brush, so it's not like so in your face. Oh, I don't mind that, like, the highlighter brought the eyebrows to be like up in your face, so I think it looks cute. I wonder if I can convince my boyfriend to do like a makeup video. Probably not. I've only done his makeup once, and he didn't even really keep it on that long because he didn't like that eyeshadow. I know I wouldn't be able to do his like mascara or lashes. I didn't really even do his nails sometimes. He's like super sensitive with like his like nail beds, which people are, I would be like, I understand because he says people come up to him and say that they're jealous of his nail beds. He has really great nail beds. I would have really great nail beds. It's just I don't take care of them the way that I should. Oh, but also that's not the end of it with like that class bullshit. I got put in a class that I wasn't supposed to be in. I don't know if I told you guys about that. But yeah, I got put in a class that I wasn't supposed to be in that does not go towards anything within like my major. And so I call in the line and be like, hey, kind of like, can you explain this to me? And they're like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have been in that. Oh. And so I was like, can this be sad? Can like this go somewhere? Like, can you make it do that? No. But we could take one of your transfer credits that you already had satisfy something else and put it in for it. And I was like, okay, I hear what you're saying. what the fuck would be the point of that? And I didn't say it like that, obviously, but like, if it's already satisfied, what would that do for me? Well, it would just make it satisfied through here, right? But what would that do for me? Like, nothing. So, yeah, that was like super fun to find out. And there's nothing that I can do. I just have to take an extra class. So, I wasn't mean to anybody. It was just, I was irritated. I had to go. I was like, okay, well, thank you so much for your help. Like, I was like super nice. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. But I didn't want to get pissed at like this person who just happens to be answering the phone, you know. Fuck. I was so pissed about that. And I'm still kind of pissed because like now I have to decide if I want to bump up in classes to graduate when I thought I would, or graduate a little bit later than I thought I would, which I'm not really pleased about. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably, I don't know, I thought, so like you can bump up to like 3 classes as long as your grades look good and stuff, which mine do, and so I could do it, but I feel like I struggle sometimes with 2 classes, so I don't know if that would be the best idea for me, because like the last remaining classes that I would be taking are really like they're like very much major directives, so they're bigger classes. Like they're not like, you know, really easy classes to do. Like it's like big assignments that I'll be due. So I don't know if I really could juggle 3 classes, which I probably won't. I'll probably just graduate a little bit later than I thought I would and be pissed about it, because I am pissed about it. But it's okay. But yeah, that's all I can think of that I haven't shared. I know it's been, I don't know, I feel like I film these too far out sometimes, and I'm like, did I tell y'all this insane life moment? But yeah, I'm trying to get more consistent. Don't kill me, I'm trying for you. But that is the makeup today. I think it looks cute, I think it looks good. The last touch is, of course, the setting spray. I think I am gonna make mac and cheese. I don't know. I make homemade mac and cheese though. It's really easy to make. I don't know why more people don't do it. I think it's also cheaper to do than buying like I mean, I know like some of them are like 99 cents, but like more bang for your buck. God, when I was on a call with a student the other day, I almost said raw dog. Like on the phone with them, and then I realized like that's probably not really appropriate or professional to say to a student, but I caught myself very like last minute caught. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I can't believe. It smells pretty good. I don't think I've actually really used that on my face that much, but thanks guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope that you enjoyed and were relaxed. If you have any other suggestions for a video, just let me know. And as long as I'm in the mood to film, I can probably